The following animation has been produced by a team of animators from Beluga Animation, working in collaboration with a team of researchers from Coventry University, funded by the Nuffield Foundation. This research project worked with care-experienced children and young people from minoritized backgrounds to explore how they understand their identities in order to inform policy and practice around their care needs. By speaking with children in care, this research sheds light on their relationships to their own identity and offers some guides that can significantly improve their experience. Listening. Each child has a unique sense of their own identity and everyday cultural and religious norms. This sense of who they are is largely determined by their socio-cultural contexts prior to coming into care, but is also still forming whilst in care. By listening to each child's unique conception of what identity means to them, we can create an environment that fulfills their unique needs and allows them to thrive. Transcultural placements. Identities are complex, so it is important to consider the identity needs of each child when finding them a carer. If a child's ethnicity or religion do not match with their carers, these characteristics can still be catered for by listening to the child, so they can learn things about their culture, bodies, cuisine, skin, and history. And commonality and shared interests can still be found. Life story work. It's important for social workers and carers to include any nuances of each child's identity in their life story books, so that this is available to them later in life should they want to reflect upon it.
My name is Rema. I was adopted at the age of 4. Both me and my adoptive parents are of Indian ethnicity and followers of the Hindu faith. Yet there are important differences in our identities. My biological family were lower caste and my skin tone is much darker than my higher caste adoptive families. I do have a deep sense of loyalty and love for my adoptive parents and the privileges of my higher caste life. However, I can't help but feel that my lower caste roots truly define me even more than my gender or religion. My adoptive parents listened to me and helped me to engage with the aspects of my own identity that were important to me, like helping me to explore my profound enthusiasm for Bharatnatyam, a type of Indian classical dance, and making a temple sanctuary for me in a home that allowed me to exercise the strong bond I have with Hinduism and Lord Ganesha, despite not being religious themselves. This has helped me to create a strong connection between my home in the UK and previous home in India.
My name is Anna. I came into care aged 11. Prior to coming into care, I lived with my biological family who were not religious at all. When I moved in with my second set of foster carers, a Christian family, I really liked their practices and beliefs. They have stayed with me ever since and become a very important part of my identity. My foster family understood that I didn't grow up with much religion, and they took the time to listen to my questions and help me to understand my newfound beliefs and practices. My attitude towards my ethnicity has changed too. I experienced a lot of racism during my life, often from people who were supposed to be caring for me. My needs were devalued, and I often didn't have access to basic skin or hair support. When I challenged this, I was labelled as an angry black girl. But my latest foster family listened and understood me. They supported me to take care of my skin and hair, and even helped me to join a local art class that has helped me to express my feelings towards my ethnicity. Through my art, my relationship to my ethnicity has changed. I no longer feel like that angry black girl I was always told I was. I am now a proud, strong black queen.
Positive identity development can build children and young people's resilience as they journey through care. So, by listening to children in care and trying to understand their unique identity needs, placing them with families who can contribute positively towards their identity, and by recording their journeys to help them understand their own development down the line, we can significantly enhance the experience of children in care and help them to thrive. To find out more about the expressions of self, race, religion and representation of care-experienced children and young people research project, click on the link in the description.
We would like to acknowledge the funders, Nuffield Foundation, our project advisors and the Centre for Trust, Peace and Social Relations at Coventry University for their invaluable guidance and support. We would like to recognise the dedicated social workers and community groups whose assistance was crucial in facilitating our research. Most of all, thank you to the children and young people who shared their stories. Your voices are the cornerstone of our work.